All right, welcome everyone. So we're going to make some animations for our Now robot. The first thing you'll need to do is have robot view on so we can see them. So you can usually find that down here on robot view. If you can't see a virtual robot here, you need to go up to the top left where it says connection and then connect to virtual robot. Clicking on that will enable your robot view. You can right click and rotate in the screen or left click to pan around. On the left hand side here, for animations, you need to scroll down until you see the timeline. Click and drag the timeline into this area here. We then need to connect it up. Left click and drag, and when the square goes blue, you can release. This is now connected the play button to the timeline. To add animations, we'll double click on the timeline with the left mouse. This brings up the timeline motions we can see here. To make our Now go to a default stand, you've got the pose library on the top right. You can double click any of these poses for the beginning of your robot. I'm going to select stand. I'm going to left click in this area just underneath one, and then I'm going to right click in the same area. And then I'm going to go to store joints in keyframe, whole body. This has stored the position of all of those joints. A second later, I want my Now to do something. 25 frames here equals 1 second. I'm going to left click under the 25 and then right click. I'll do the same thing as before by going store joints in keyframe, whole body. I'll then left click on the gray and turn it orange. From here, I can select my Now. For example, I want to move the arm. I can either use these controllers here, or I can use the controller window that pops up too. I might make my Now just raise their hand after 1 second. I'll store those keyframes again by going right click, store joints in keyframe, whole body, making sure it's on the 25. To test if this works, I'm now going to double left click on my 1 and the arm goes down. And to start the animation, I'll hit the play button. And my hand moves up after 1 second. If you'd like to add more animations, make sure that you don't put them too close to each other. Adding a motion here at 30 could be quite dangerous. Let's see. Whole body, select the keyframe, and I'm going to select this arm now and move that up as fingers and this arm up as well. All right, let's do that. Right click, store joints and keyframe, whole body, so we know they're saved. We'll click back at 1 and we'll press play. In the first seconds, the arm will move up very quickly. Let's do that again. Double clicking here on 1, resetting everything, pressing play after 1 second and then another second. So it happens quite quickly. To slow things down, you just need to place your keyframes further apart. For example, if I right click and store keyframes here at 80, click on the 80 with my left, and then maybe I want to do some leg movement. One leg up. I'll right click, store that again. Double click on 1 to reset everything. Oh, I need to hit stop over here, very important. 1 to reset, and then I'll press play. 1, 2, and a slow leg up as well. The leg is moving from our last keyframe. This is where it is at its current position with it up, and this is where it was at 30. So it's actually taking a bit over 2 seconds to get to that location. Anyway, that's animating. Have a bit of fun. Make your character do something a bit silly. Enjoy.